questions. It's been a minute, so I am here to answer the questions. And I did get some fresh new ink. How y'all feel about it? The first one, it was a breeze. I think I just had so much anxiety because I thought it was gonna hurt because it was on my collarbones. The first one, I even told my tattoo artist, I was like, this doesn't hurt at all. It actually kind of tickles. And then she got to the second one, and I don't know what happened, but it was excruciating. But luckily it didn't take long, so here we are. I don't know who I am because I never thought I would get visible like this tattoos, but I love them. Alright, so let's just go in here to my community tab. Okay, the first question is, where's the boyfriend? We saw him the one time featured in your vids. He's here, he's around. He hasn't been in a video in a while. It's been almost a year, which is really crazy. I want to do another video with him, but I just don't know what to do, so let me know what you guys want to see from him, and we'll do another video together. We took a little break for a while just to kind of work on ourselves, and now we're back better than ever, so hopefully he'll be in a video soon if you guys would like to see him. He wants to do another video, we just don't know what to do. Okay, the next question is, are you in a relationship? Yes, I am. What is your ethnicity? Your girl's got a little bit here and there. I know that I am Swedish, Italian, Indian, and Irish. There might be a little bit of something else in there, but I definitely have the Irish skin, hands down. I don't tan. I'm ghostly white, and that's okay because I like the paleness. Alright, what else? Okay. Where are you from? Places you like to visit. So I'm originally from Ohio. Go Buckeyes. I was born and raised in Cincinnati, and I lived here for about 15 years. Then I moved to Texas and was there for about 6 years, and now I'm home. I think I've been back for about 6 years. I lived in a couple different parts of Ohio for a couple years, and then now for the last year and a half I've been in Kentucky. So it's definitely different. I never thought I would live in Kentucky, but it's home. I think about going back to Cincinnati all the time, but as of right now I am in Kentucky. And places you like to visit. I love a good beach, so of course I love Florida. I also love Texas. I love getting to go and visit my mom. There's just so much to do there, and it's always a good time, so I love going there. And definitely Gatlinburg. I love going there during the winter time. It's just so cozy, and I just love the vibes and being in a cabin when it's snowing. It's amazing. And I love Nashville also. I'm actually going, I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but coming soon. Having a hot girl spring in Nashville. But technically I don't even know what this weather is, what you even call this, because I think we're just completely skipping spring and we're just gonna go right into summer because it's literally still winter here. It was snowing yesterday. So as long as it's nice on my birthday, May 29th, I'll be a happy camper, but I don't know what's going on in the world right now. Let me know places that you guys like to visit, and I'll add it to my traveling bucket list because I need to be more adventurous. I want to see more places, see the world, but I just don't know where to go. I'm planning for a trip to Washington, a hiking trip, probably in July or August, so I'm really pumped about that. Let me know if you guys have been to Washington, and let me know how it is. What is your go-to TV show? I really don't watch that much TV, believe it or not. I used to always watch TV, but I of course will watch it every now and again, but probably my go-to would be Schitt's Creek. It's just my favorite show of all time, and it will forever be my favorite show. I could probably watch it like 20 times through and still not be sick of it and still want to watch it again. It's just, I like that kind of dry humor type of thing, like The Office. Like I always really loved The Office too, for that dry humor. I just think it's funny. It's like they're being funny without meaning to be funny. Like it just, is your current celeb crush? Love you. Love you too. My celeb crush will forever be Ryan Reynolds. I don't care what nobody says. I love that man to the day I die. Everything he makes is just so good, and I think my love for him really was solidified when I just watched recently this movie called The Adam Project, I think is what it's called. It's on Netflix. 100% recommend watching it. It's so good. It kind of dives into like other worlds and that kind of thing, and it's just so up my alley, and I really love it. He did a great job. I just think everything that he's in is so good, and just as a person in general, I really love him. I love listening to his interviews. He's just an all-around good person. So Ryan Reynolds, he's locked down with Blake Lively, which is a goddess of a woman, so he's got it made there. I won't steal your man, Blake. How to stop thinking negatively and constantly comparing yourself to everyone around you. Oh, that's a good one. I wish it was a simple answer. I wish you could just wake up one day and be like, I'm not gonna care what people think about me today, and just go through life that way, because it's not that simple. It really gets down to the root of loving your own self and feeling comfortable within yourself. And once you love your own self, love all your flaws, love everything about you, then the way other people look or how they act or how successful they are will not matter to you. It's so easy to be influenced by social media. That's why I really try and stay off social media as much as possible. I know it's quite impossible when I make videos and I'm actively on the internet, but I found that for a while I was comparing myself to Instagram models and celebrities and this and that. And if you look at successful people and you compare yourself, like, why can't I be successful like that? You don't know what it took for that person to have to go through what they went through to become successful. Becoming successful is so hard. It really is. I've been trying for 5 years to be YouTube famous, and it's just a slow process. And you just have to go through life, and things have to happen to you to really just drive you to do that. And everyone's at different spots in their life. That's the journey of life. That's everyone's journey, is being on a different one and doing different things. I think if you're able to find that love within yourself, you're not going to compare yourself to other people, because you're going to love who you are and what you've done and what you have to do, what you're going to accomplish. And as long as you believe in yourself, then other people's opinions don't matter. As long as you know that you're on the right path and you're doing the best that you can, it's really going to help you not compare yourself to other people, at least in my experience of doing that. Also, so sorry, this bird really just wants to take over the show and make itself known, so if you hear birds chirping, I apologize. But anyway, yeah, just learning to love yourself and know that you're going to do great things with your life, and that's going to help you, for sure. And to stop thinking negatively, one thing that I've been doing, and I've seen a tremendous change in my mindset, is changing your mindset to see the good in all of the situations, see the good in all the bad. If you're placed with decisions and there's a bad outcome, say you didn't get the job that you've been wanting, your dream job, you have to look at it as something good. You have to find the good in that, whatever it may be. That could have just not been your time. You still have more work to do before you get there. And just really changing your mindset to see the good in bad situations has definitely helped me. I obviously, of course, still think negatively. I'm human, but it's drastically helped me to think more positively and just not have such a negative mindset, because life isn't fun. Sorry, I'm like adjusting this, thinking I work at Ulta. Most of you know that. I was a manager there for a while, and then it's been about a year I stepped down to try and pursue a career somewhere else because I thought it was going to be, in the addiction field. And I worked at a probation. It was horrendous. It's a long story, but got some good experience with that. And I actually, on Friday, I just got a new GM almost a month ago, and I really haven't had much communication with her, but she told me that there's a job opportunity to be a manager, the same manager position that I was at my store, at another store. It's like 45 minutes from my house, so it's a lot further of a drive, but I went in for an interview today, and it's looking pretty promising. I know it's not my forever career, but it's something good. I'm going to be able to get insurance and all that stuff, so I think that it's a good place for me, and it just came to me. Like, I've been searching for other jobs, I've been searching for insurance, and just nothing has come my way, and this just came out of the blue. So that's what I'm saying. If you put positivity get excited to do my skincare, and just something about putting cold products on your skin. I know it does help with your skin, but it also really helps with anxiety. One thing that I've gotten is an ice roller. Now this one isn't like the best ice roller. I really like the ones that are metal, but this one will do. It's the Flawless one, and you just put it in the fridge or freezer. You put it in the freezer. Maybe that's why it's not so cold, because it's just in my mini fridge. Maybe it needs to be in my freezer. But I do this every morning just to kind of depuff. I always depuff my eyes, underneath my eyes, and just roll it all over, and it just feels so incredible in the morning, and it just helps wake you up and just freshen up your skin. So this is essential. Even if you don't want to buy one of these, literally just take ice cubes and rub them all over your face. It sounds crazy, but I just feel like my anxiety like just minimizes, and I just feel refreshed, and it feels good. I've tried a lot of skincare products, especially working at Ulta, so these are the ones that I found that my skin loves. I don't have this with me because it's downstairs in my shower, but I use the Shea Moisture. It's like a black soap. It's a bar of soap, and it helps clear up acne. And I've been getting acne on my chin. It's like hormonal acne, I think, and it's really cleared it up, and I really love using it. So I use that as like my cleanser. And for a face mask, literally this face mask is so cheap, and it's literally instantly become one of my favorite products. It's by Miss Spa. You can get them at Ulta, Target, Walmart maybe. This one is the Matcha Green Tea Mud Mask, and it comes in this little package so you can reuse it, which is really cool. And this one says it's the powerful minerals and antioxidants deeply detox, cleanse, and tone skin. So I do this once a week, and literally when I take it off, I feel like my skin looks so much better. It helps with my acne. It just gets all of that gunk out of your face and just really cleanses your pores. So this is my favorite mask. I don't even want to use any other masks. I have a bunch of like Miss Spa and Freeman. I use those masks, the sheet masks and whatnot, but I love a good mud mask. It's really good. My boyfriend says I look like the Grinch because it is green, so love that. A gua sha has changed my life significantly. This helps with lymphatic drainage, so if you have a lot of fluid in your face, that can cause your face to be puffy, so you just like run it across your jaw and then go down, and you're just like getting the drainage out, and it really just helps depuff your skin. So I love this tool. It's a game changer in my opinion for my skin. This serum, it's very expensive, but I highly recommend it. This is the only product that I will spend an arm and a leg on. It's the Clarins Double Serum. This stuff makes my skin feel so good. It has anti-aging properties in it, and it really just gives you an overall smooth complexion. My skin feels so hydrated afterwards. I have really dry skin, by the way. So my skin just like drinks this up, and it's so good. I really love this product. I haven't met anyone so far who doesn't like it, so it's really good. And I use, for underneath my eyes, I've been using this for years, and I love it, the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff, so it helps depuff and brighten your eyes. I use this at nighttime. I use it in the morning with dark circles. It's very well loved, so this is my eye cream. I really enjoy that one. And whenever I have a blemish here and there, I've used this product for probably like 7 years. It's always my go-to. I do really like pimple patches, but when I don't have a pimple patch, this guy, tried and true, Mara Badescu Drying Lotion. Believe it or not, Kylie Jenner got me hooked on this. So, it's really good. I really do like it. It literally dries up your pimple overnight. It's so good. It does have kind of like a strong odor to it, and it is pink when you put it on, but I love it. It's so good. So this is my, when I really need a quick fix, I got a pimple coming up. She does the job nice. Obviously it's not gonna like clear it completely, but it does a good job at minimizing it for sure. And then moisturizer, I've tried so many different moisturizers. I really love the First Aid Beauty Collagen Moisturizer, but my second loved one is the It Confidence in a Cream by It Cosmetics. So good, so hydrating. If you have dry skin, please get love that line in general. They have really good products. So those are my products. Obviously, through working at Ulta, I have so much skincare, and sometimes I'll rotate between a couple other products, but for the most part, that's my solidified skincare routine, and I really love it. So, okay, simple one. Are you happy? Well, Chris, I don't know if that's such a simple question. And then, what's one piece of advice you would give to someone? So, as you guys know, I'm very open and transparent and honest with you guys about just life. I think it's really important, especially if you're, I don't want to call myself an influencer, the word makes me cringe, but being a voice on the internet, I think it's so important to share things like that, to show, like, I'm human just like you are. I go through things just like you do. And so I've always been really honest and open about my depression, anxiety, all of that. If you would have asked me a week ago if I'm happy, I honestly would have said no. But I have gone through this journey of healing myself, and one thing I've been working on is healing my inner child, and through that I've been doing meditations specifically geared towards that. And I had a crazy meditation where I met my inner child and just comforted her and just had this moment. I know I may sound crazy to people who haven't experienced it or don't understand it, but it really is powerful. And I've just realized, like, having to heal myself, and I've gone through such a roller coaster of emotions because that is so hard to reopen old wounds, and it's like you're feeling them all over again, and that's really, really hard to deal with. So I've been in a funk. That's why I haven't really posted in the last 2 weeks, because I've been in this funk because I've been healing myself. And yes, it's great. Healing yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself, but it is a lot. It takes a lot out of you mentally and emotionally, and once you learn to heal from that, then life just starts looking up. Good things start happening to you, and that's where I'm at. These last couple of weeks have been really, really hard emotionally for me, but I'm starting to heal myself, and I see that I'm healing, and I see that all this goodness is coming to me because I've been healing. So definitely, I am happy in this moment right now. Everything is going perfect in my life. I couldn't ask for anything else. And advice I would give to somebody is just that: heal yourself. Go on that spiritual journey. I know so many people stray away from it because they don't want to. They don't want to reopen old wounds. They don't want to heal themselves because it's so much energy and so much time, and you really just kind of start to isolate yourself. Like, I don't really go out anymore. I would much rather be in my bed watching a good old documentary or listening to a podcast or reading a book. Like, I have such a different perspective on life and such different things. Like, going out and hanging out with friends all the time is not something that interests me anymore. Of course, I love hanging out with my friends, but I kind of have distanced myself because I'm in the healing journey. And at the end of the day, you just have to realize, like, you are the one that has to live with yourself for the rest of your life. And especially if you're a people pleaser like me, I always want to fix everyone else before I fix myself. And I'm stepping back from that and actually healing myself. And you're tired all the time. You don't want to do anything because your energy is drained. But once you go through that cycle, then you're going to come out of it so much better. So definitely just heal yourself, I think, is the biggest advice I can give anyone, because it is such a relieving feeling knowing that you're healing parts of you that have been locked away for so many years. And a lot of people don't face their problems, so you have unresolved trauma. So I encourage, if you have unresolved trauma, to really heal your inner child and heal that trauma, because it's possible. It really, truly is possible. I didn't think it was, but it is. So yes, I am happy, and that is the advice that I have for you. What is your love language? Do you ever plan to get married or have kids? Love you. Love you. My love language is words of affirmation. I guess growing up, I just never felt validated and loved in the way that wish that I did, and it affects relationships that I'm in now because of the unhealed trauma. But I really just look for somebody who validates me and how much they love me, and just see all that I do for them and appreciate it, and let me know, like, I appreciate all that you do for me, and just really see the good that I do, you know. So my boyfriend's love language is touch, so he's very lovey and affectionate, and I lack that. So it's definitely a challenge when you have two opposite love languages in a relationship. But he's taught me a lot about being more affectionate and open up, and I'm more of a lovey person. Not that I was ever like would deny anyone love, or like, I just never felt like I was shown love and comfort. So I don't know all about that kind of love, you know. I'm more towards like wanting people to let me know that they appreciate what I do for them and that kind of thing. So that is mine. Do you ever plan to get married or have kids? Marriage is something that I don't think is for me, to be honest. I've just seen so many failed marriages in my lifetime, and I just see the process of divorce, and I just really don't want to go down that path. Maybe later on in life. I mean, I'm about to be 27 and I feel this way, so maybe later on down the road. I know people say when you find the right person, it will change, but me and my boyfriend both kind of have like a mutual thing with marriage where we don't feel like we have to be legally together to be together type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's just so much that goes into marriage, and I just don't think that's for me. So yeah, kids, it's another thing. I go back and forth with that all the time. Part of me wants to bring a child into this world and show them the love that I didn't receive when I was younger, or give them a better life than what I had. Better parents, not parents, but better parent relationship. Like, my parents divorced when I was 5, and they just didn't have a good relationship, and I've seen them get married to other people and have problems, and it's just, I want to show my kids what it's like to have parents that really love each other and love them. So I want that. I want to be able to give my kids a better life, but at the same time, I'm nowhere near ready to have a kid and bring one into this world when I'm healing myself. And I think it would be unfair to bring a kid into the world right now when I am still figuring out who I am and what I want to do with my life, you know? So that was, I think, a problem with my parents, is they had so much unresolved stuff that have happened to them that they never healed, and it kind of mirrored on me and my sisters. And so I just know that right now that I don't want to have kids in this moment, but that's not to say that I don't want them further on down the road, you know. So that is that. If given a chance to have a collab roleplay ASMR with an ASMR artist here on YouTube, who would you choose and why? Okay, this might be a little controversy, but I'm okay with that. Trisha Paytas. You may know her, you may not. She's very well loved and very well hated. I feel like there's really no in between. You like her or you hate her. There's, you know, no in between. But she's the reason that I started my YouTube, my ASMR. I saw her doing YouTube and I really liked her for years. And I wouldn't say she's like an ASMR artist, but she's making her way into the ASMR community, like it or not. And she's amazing. She really is so good at what she does. So I would love that opportunity to have a collab with her in a heartbeat. And then obviously Lily Whispers. I've had a love for her for so long. She was also one of the very first people that I started watching. I don't watch her as much as I used to, but favorite snack. I love your videos. Thank you so much. My all-time favorite snack, I would honestly say chips and cheese. I know it's so basic, but like the queso that you buy, like the Tostitos queso, and chips. I just discovered these lime tortilla chips. Putting that cheese in the microwave, having hot cheese. There's just something about it. It's literally my favorite thing of all time. I love it so much. It will forever be my favorite. So, and there's one more question within this. If a genie granted you 3 wishes, what would they be? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's a hard one. Let me think. Probably one would be everybody finds peace. This world would just have no suffering. It would just be peaceful. No fighting, no violence, just peace. Yes, I'm a little hippie. Just world peace is all I want. 2 is that I reach that highest potential, that higher self that I've been searching for and trying to heal other parts of me to get to her. Just finding that end point for myself and finding my truest happiness is something that I wish for. And 3 is everyone to find their purpose. I know that finding your purpose in life is one of the most difficult things that you can do. So many people think that they don't have a purpose, but everybody is here for a reason, for a purpose. And I just wish that everybody would find it and be happy with it and just feel like they succeeded and figured out that one thing that just makes us all depressed and go crazy is not knowing your purpose in life, but it'll come to you. It's within you. Everything that you desire is within you. You just have to go through life, go through the hard times, the trials and tribulations, and everything that is yours, that you want, everything that you want is within you, and it will become yours in the flesh if you just keep going through the motions, keep thinking positively, change your mindset, work on yourself. It's all within you, everything that you desire, and you will find that purpose. But if I could just wish it, I would just wish that you had it right now, but everything is within you. And I always say, I've said this like probably 12 times, but in due time, don't search for it. It'll come to you when you're least expecting. That goes for anything, a job, a relationship, anything in life. Put the search on hold. I promise you it will come. Don't stop doing what you have to do to get there, but just know that it's going to come to you. If it's meant for you, it will be yours. If it's not, then you will see it through and see that that's not for you. People change their paths all the time. They think that they want to do something their whole life. They'll go to college for it. They end up living the life that they think that they've wanted all along, and turns out it's not for them. They'll completely switch their degree. People could have a job paying $100,000 a year and decide that doesn't make them happy, and they decide they want to write a book or paint. Like, there's no set. If you feel stuck in your life right now with what you're doing, you're not going to be stuck there forever. I can promise you that the right thing will come to you, because that's how life works. The right things find you, the right people find you, the right work finds you, everything finds you, and you just have to be patient, my friends. I'm sorry I went on a tangent, but that's just how I feel. So that is all for this Q&A. Thank you to everyone who asked questions. If there's more questions you'd like to know, I can do a part 2. Really appreciate that you guys want to get to know me a little bit better and ask about my life. It just really makes me feel like people care. So I appreciate you guys with my whole heart. I love you all. If you ever need anything, please message me. I'm just a message away. I love to respond to everybody. I try my best. I hope that you guys get everything that you desire, everything that you want out of this life. Be patient and just keep working on yourself. If you need any pointers, you can message me. I really want to go back to doing the videos, like the advice videos of, telling you guys my advice just through what I've learned in life. So if you guys want me to get back to that and you have any questions or anything that you want me to do a whole video on, I would love to do that. But think about